Aloha, and welcome to another podcast in the series of The Clouds Are Upside Down, which is looking at the world from a different perspective. And today we're very honored to have somebody who's been looking at the world in different ways since the beginning of her education. Sara Hanks, and I'll let her tell her story, but she does remarkable work. She's an engineer by profession, by education, which as a female is unusual. We were sharing before we started the fact that when I was at school taking an honors program in mathematics and physics, the smartest person in my class was a lady. And she kind of annoyed all of us because she was obviously way the hell smarter than the rest of us. But Sara, you've probably been confronted with that often over your work life. So why don't you start with school and how you got to where you are, what you did, and all the rest of the things that turn you on.
Sure. Yeah.
From a professional point of view.
Of course. Yeah. So, it all started with me really going back to grade school. I excelled in math and in physics. And I don't remember if I've told you this before, but I actually competed in mathematics in school, and we would compete against other schools. And I was in the top of that in our region. I went to the state competition.
Wonderful. No, I didn't know that. Congratulations. But see,
it was hard. And you know how in sports you can earn a varsity letter, which I did get my varsity letter as a freshman in track and cross country, but I also got my letter in math.
That's cool.
It's it's fun to tell that story. Have
you any idea what it was that excited you about math and physics in grade school?
Oh, I know exactly what it was. I liked the challenge of it. I liked the logic of it. With physics, you could see it. You could take these concepts and kind of understand how they were. I remember my favorite moment in physics was we were given a setup of some track and marbles, and there was a scale and a ruler, and we had to predict where the marbles were going to land on the floor. Before we learned anything, we had to mentally figure out where we thought it would do. So all of us had to put a mark on the floor on where we thought the marble would land, and then we tested it and got to actually see it. So then when we were learning the Newton's laws of gravity and all that, or Newton's laws, it was easy because we'd already seen it.